Hi everyone, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. I hope all are doing well. Welcome to Microsoft Power BI batch. Okay, today we are starting our new batch. It is going to be a weekend. It's like a Saturday, Sunday. The timing will be 6 p.m. IST to 7:30 p.m. IST. Mostly, if not like it is like we planned for 2 hours, but yeah, it depends. If the subject goes cool, then yeah, we are going to take a continued 2 hours, or else it will be 1.5 hours. Okay. So let's move. So I'm just introducing the stuff about the course. Okay, the start time, as I mentioned, 6 p.m. IST. Okay, so as I mentioned, it will be a flexible like a 7:30 or 8:30 till the time it will go off. And the course fees will be 5,900 and it will be a 72 USD dollars. Duration will be 15 hours and Saturday, Sunday, as I mentioned. And let's move into the yes. So here we have some general information. Let's go through with that and then we'll start today's session. Okay. So first 2 sessions will be free and 2 sessions in the sense today and tomorrow. It is going to be a free sessions. And from third session, Zoom link will be changed and that Zoom link will be shared with only the paid participants in the sense people who are enrolled for the course. So they are going to receive a new link through mails. Okay, so first day, first session, a recording will uploaded on our YouTube channel. So you can go through with that. And from second day, the recording session will be shared to only paid students. Okay, so if it is normal batch, it will be a 3 sessions, but here as it is weekend batch now, so we have planned for 2 sessions only, two demo sessions, and 1 session will be uploaded in our YouTube channel. Okay, so no batch shifting and no amount refunded. You can see here that it is highlighted. And please join WhatsApp group. If you are not part of WhatsApp group, please join WhatsApp group by using this link and you'll get all the updates about the course. Okay, so what concept we are discussing. So every day we are sharing audio recording and what we are going to discuss today. Okay, and even if due to some emergencies or something like that, if we cancel the session, yes, those updates also we are going to share in WhatsApp group. Okay, so all session recordings and notes will be accessed through LMS. Okay, people who the people who are enrolled for the course, they are going to get the access for it, and you can go through with the recordings and as well as the class note, whatever we are preparing here, whatever I'm showcasing here, the PPTs or else notebooks, whatever it is. So we are going to upload over there. Okay, you can download from there and then you can go through that. And Logic Lab support, Logic Lab support team will be available Monday to Saturday and between 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. IST. Okay, you can reach out them if you have any questions, concerns. Yes, please, you can reach out them. And sorry for that. Here I have to change the mobile numbers. This is not the right one. I'll change that and then I'll share with you guys. Okay. So here we have our social media and to get updates, please follow these websites. Okay, we have our website LogicLab, www.logiclabtechnologies.com. So you can go to login into that website. You can see all the upcoming batches and then whatever the batches is running right now. So everything you can see over there. Even links also available there. You can go through with that. Okay, Telegram is there. Can please follow that, then you'll get all the updates over there. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, all the links I provided here. Please go through that. If you're part of that, then yes, definitely you're going to receive all the updates from Logic Lab Technologies team. Okay, cool. So let's enter into our subject. Before going to start today's session, and usually I just want to explain how the course is going to be. Okay, why? Because you might have a lot of confusions here, or else you might have a clarity on this course. I'm not sure, but yeah, I have to give a clarity on it, right? How the course is going to be, and every day we are going to spend here 1.5 hours, if not 2 hours also. Okay, so please prepare for that, and every day I'll allocate some time, like a 5 to 10 minutes for the questions. If you have any questions, concerns, not only on that day, so previous sessions questions also you can ask. Okay, so practice is very, very important from your end. So I'm giving 100% from my end. You have to spend our time, like don't count only this time, like 1.5 hours, 2 hours, whatever you're spending here. So for that 1.5 hours and 2 hours, you have to spend 1 more hour extra every day. Then you can practice whatever we are discussing on that day itself. Then you are going to thorough with the subject. So while we are discussing, It is very easy. Power BI tool is very easy. It's like our mobile. Okay, it's like in our mobile how we have options and all. Okay, in the same way the Power BI is going to be. It's very easy. People who are coming from non-IT, people who are coming from like a freshers, anyone can easily they can learn. Okay, but practice is very very important, and understanding business is very very important. Okay, these two are important, and you have to spend 2 hours, 4 hours in the weekend for the class, and 1 hour each day for the practice. That is very very important. You have to commit for that from your end. Then the course is going to be help you a lot. Okay, so yes, before going to start about Power BI, can I know few words from you guys, like, what is Power BI? What is BI, first of all? So you can raise your hands. I'll allow you guys to talk and we'll go through with the stuff. Anyone. Definitely you guys did some, like, definitely from my end, if I want to learn some codes, I'll do some research on it, what it is, how it is helping, how is the market. Definitely I'll do that. I hope you guys also did that. Or at least I'm just asking what is BI. That's it. Okay. Who are ready to talk with me? Who are ready to talk with me? You can raise your hands. I'll allow you guys to talk. It's right or wrong. Anything is fine. Okay. Don't hesitate. Okay. So you have to talk. You have to talk. Then it is like, the session should be interactive. If it is only, if I talk, yes, I can finish my course. There is not at all, nothing, like, there is no problem. Okay, I can finish my course. But if you talk, then it is going to be help you a lot. If you have a questions, raise your hand, ask question. That is going to be help you a lot. Okay, so that's how the session. So any one of you, please raise your hand if you are ready to talk with me. I just want what is BI. Cool. I didn't see any hand raise here. Oh, okay. Yes, I see finally one hand raise. Hi, Kalpana.
Hi, Lakshmi. It's business reports,
Sorry.
analyzing business reports.
Yes, you are correct. So maybe some more
Mm.
words you can give about it.
Data visualization.
Yes. Cool. Yeah, at least I got some input here. Okay, cool. So how are you?
Thank you. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, doing good. So are you working
Thank
or
you.
are you facing?
Yes, I'm working as a IT support engineer.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, Kalpana.
You are
Okay,
welcome.
yeah, come to you. Uh, Narendra, see, I can start explaining you. I can go with my flow. Okay, but that's not my intention. My intention is you guys have to talk. Okay, then the session will be cool. Okay. Hi, Narendra.
Hey, hi Lakshmi. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thank you. How are you?
Good. Thank you.
Yep.
So basically, it's a data analytics tool
Mhm.
that is required for reporting purposes, which analyze the data, the user's data, and it create a into graphical presentation or
Yeah. Yep.
in that kind of like the management what they are looking for in a very simple way.
Yes. We are giving inputs to the business with the help of BI.
Yeah.
So it is going to be help them to analyze our business. Yes, you're correct. Thanks,
Uh,
Narendra. Yeah, good
yeah,
to
Lakshmi,
hear
one more
this
thing.
was. Yep.
Like I have a small query. Like, is there is any kind of live project we are doing in it?
Oh, live project in the sense here we are discussing, like I'm taking one data set which is related to sales information.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So here my explanation will be, first I'll explain all the options which are available.
Okay.
Okay, why? Because see, project to project, there will be a different kind of options we have to use. It's not like in each project we are using all the options, correct? So
Correct.
first, I'm going to discuss all the existing options. First, we go with the query editor, which is a ETL tool for the Power BI. And
Okay.
then, so we'll discuss the project.
Mhm.
So in that project, what kind of transformations we can do, what type of ETL things we can do, we'll
Mhm.
do that. And then
Mhm.
we'll enter into the modeling tab. So that's how it is.
Okay. And in future, if any kind of requirement or any kind of assistance is required, you will be there, right?
Yeah,
We
you
can
can
touch
write a mail to support team. Okay.
to support team, not you.
Yes. No, not me. So you can write to mail to the support team and they will reach out me and yeah, that's how it
Okay.
will be.
Okay. Okay. That's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cool. So as Narendra and Kalpana mentioned, so what is BI first? So BI is a business intelligence tool, which is going to be, by name itself, we can understand it's an intelligence tool. What intelligence? It's a business intelligence tool, which is going to be give a inputs to the business. Inputs to the business. What it will do? What kind of inputs it will give? So with the help of BI, okay, it's not only Power BI. There are multiple BI tools like a ClickView, ClickSense, Tableau, Looker. There are many. Okay, so yes, here we are discussing Power BI. So all the business intelligence tools will give inputs to the business. It is going to be represent data in a graphical manner. See, by reading the records in a Excel sheets, by seeing the pictures, there is a lot of difference. Correct. So even if I explain orally, or else if I show some images and show, there is a lot of difference, right? Okay, so that's how it is. Even the same way, the business intelligence tool also will work. Okay, so it will represent the data in a graphical manner and it will give some inputs. Okay, this is how the business based on the past data, and it will help to the business or else operations team or else stakeholders, whoever it is. Okay, so it will help them to understand their business easily and they can take a decisions quickly. So if we understand our business, then it is very easy to take a decisions. Okay, here we drop down. So let's take some actions on it. Okay, here we are good. Okay, what actions they followed? Let's implement same thing on the drop down wherever we have. So in the same like that, they can take easily the the decisions on all. So for that, the business intelligence tool will help. Okay, so let's go through the theoretical part. Okay, so let's move. And how it is helping. We need a analysis. Okay, this business intelligence tool will help to analyze in a 4 ways. The first one is descriptive analysis. The first one is descriptive analysis. What it means? So what has happened based on historical data. So usually every organization, whether it is small scale or medium scale or else large scale, whatever it is, okay, whatever it is, definitely they will maintain the data, correct, about their data, about their business. Either it is customer information or product information, service information, whatever it is, definitely they will maintain. Data is very, very important nowadays. Correct. So they will maintain the historical data. BI tool, what it is going to do? It is picking the historical data and it is giving some representation on it, and it is we are doing some transformation on it and we are helping them to do descriptive analysis. So by seeing the data, they can understand, okay, here the business got dropped down. Here the business got, okay, it's increased. Compare with the last year, okay, we are good in a position. Compare with the last year, okay, we got dropped down for those products. What are all those? What is the cause? Okay, so what has happened? The first step is what has happened? What is happening on our business? So that is called descriptive analysis. So the next one is diagnostic analysis. Okay, something got dropped down. What would be the cause? Why it is happened? Okay, the diagnostic analysis, why it is happened. Definitely the business go back and then check the stuff, right? Okay, what would be the cause for it? Okay, that is diagnostic analysis. Okay, the next one is predictive analysis. Predictive analysis, they will analyze, okay, they will go back and then they will check, okay, it might happen, it might cause like that. They will, it's not exact the reason, okay, they can predict Okay, or it might happen. Is that the reason? Maybe it might. Okay, something like that. They will come to know. And finally, prescriptive analysis. What it means? What action needs to take for that drop down? Okay, sales got dropped down. What is the cause? They will go back on why it happened. Okay, what will happen? They will just predict, and what type of actions needs to be take. They will compare with the other products, or else they will compare with other countries, or else like based on like project wise. Project wise, it will be a comparison will be different. Okay, so what actions needs to be taken? So here, as a BI developer, where we are entering. So till third layer, the BI tool will be help them. So prescriptive analysis. So based on the last three analysis, they are going to take actions. Are we entering into here? No. Business is taking actions. There will be an operations team. Okay. They are going to take actions over there. So even see, if something happened to us, if we go hospital, are they directly giving medicine? Are they directly writing some medicine and then giving us? No, right? They have to do some analysis. Correct. So they will ask our historical information, like historical past, any medication are we taking? Are you BP patient or else sugar patient? Whatever diagnostic, whatever it is. First, doctor asks us all the information, historical data, and they'll see the historical data and they will give some, like they will write some test and all, right? Some like some scans or something like that based on the diseases. Correct. That is diagnostic analysis. And once the report comes, what they will do? They will predict first. Okay, it might cause, this is might happen to you. So that's why this is what happened. So something like that, they're not going to say, this is what happened exactly. Correct. So that is third one, predictive analysis. The fourth one is prescriptive analysis. They will give some medication. Okay, go with this medicine. Let's see, come after 10 days or 15 days, come back. So we'll see the improvement. Or else if it is not working, we'll take another action. So something like that in hospitals, right? So in the same way, by using a business intelligence tool, we are also giving these kind of inputs to the business. I hope it is clear, all the four analysis. I hope it is clear. Please raise your hands if you have any questions, concerns here. All good? Cool. So I didn't see any hand raise here. So let's move forward. Okay, so Power BI. So here we discussed about a BI, right? It's not only BI, it's not only Power BI, it can be any BI tool. So all the BI tools do this analysis. So here we are completely, like we are going to discuss from now completely about Power BI. Okay, Power BI. Power BI is a business intelligence tool which will help us to extract raw data, transform data, and analyzing data and share the data with the users. Okay, so Power BI is a business intelligence tool which will help us to understand our data easily, and we are representing data in a graphical manner, and it will help business to understand very easy and quick, and they can take a decisions very easily, and then they can implement all the actions immediately. And this Power BI tool will help to do, it's a like ETL tool. Okay, it's contain the ETL tool, and it will help us to analyze data, and we can share the data with the users very easily. Okay, so ETL means extract, transform, load. Okay, so we'll discuss about it. There is a Power Query editor, which is a ETL tool for the Power BI. It's not a separate one. It's a part of Power BI only. Okay, we don't no need to download it separately. Okay, it's a part of people who are already worked on Excel. They might know about Power Query editor. Okay, so it helps us to make a better decisions. Okay, benefits of Power BI. Why we choose Power BI only? Why not ClickView? Why not ClickSense? Why not Looker? Why not Tableau? Why Power BI only? Let's go with some benefits of Power BI. Then you can understand. Okay, so what the power of why we choose the Power BI. Okay, why the Power BI is a leader in the market nowadays. It's a very easy tool and effective tool, and it is user friendly. First of all, user friendly, developer friendly also. Okay, so because I worked on ClickView, ClickSense, and Tableau. Okay, all these three BI tools, and now I'm working on Power BI tool as well. So compare with the other BI tools, Power BI it's dead easy. I can say it's like it's like it's like our mobile only. We can just use like how we are using our mobile in the same way. Okay, so I can take a questions in the last. So one I'll finish the benefits of Power BI and then I'll take the questions. Okay, so please wait for some time. So benefits of Power BI. The first one is monthly updates of new features, always evolving. See, usually any product, any software product or any other things, mostly they will add all the features and then they will release at a time. And then later, like a 2 years once, 3 years once, they will get update. Correct. Usually. But Power BI is going to be evaluate, they will add a new features every month and they will release even the new features which they are adding. No, they are taking inputs from developers. They are taking inputs from developers, the requirement from the developers, and they are going through with the voting process. And if whatever requirement is getting a more votes, and they are picking as a priority of that feature for the coming months, and they are developing that features and adding that and releasing that in the upcoming months. That's how the Power BI team is working. Okay, so this is a biggest this is a it's a very good benefit for the Power BI. And they are coming to developers and they are asking requirement. And if as a developer, if we feel okay, it's good to have this feature, then just post it in community. Okay, and they will go through the voting. If we same requirement, if some other developers also looking for it, then they will pick and then they will develop that and release the upcoming months. That's how it is. Okay, easy to perform ETL and data modeling. As I mentioned, it has a own ETL tool called Power Query Editor. So we can extract data from multiple sources. We can transform the data, transform in the sense we're not going to get always well-structured data. There will be a structured data, there will be unstructured data, there will be a semi-structured data. Okay, so it's not like always we'll get the structured data. We have to mold the data into structured, and then we have to use that by using our transformations. Transformation in the sense, there are n number of options which are available in Power Query Editor. We can use those options and we can do the transform our data into structured data if it is unstructured. Okay, load data. Yes, as I mentioned, we can connect n number of sources and we can load the data. Data modeling. It's a very easy in Power BI to make a data modeling. It just drag and drop. If you know the key columns between the two tables, it's a very easy to give the relationship between the tables. Okay, the main thing is here, the challenging part is understanding the business, understanding the requirement. Only that is a challenging here. Okay, so interactive reports is, so we can we can take a data from different sources and you can give the relationship between the table, and then you can make a interactive reports. Okay, you can combine all the data into one, or else you can make a relationship between the tables and you can make a interactive reports. Means, so if I can see the product information also, customer information also, and then sales information which are coming from different sources. Yes, I can do that. Okay, and sharing reports is very easy. Yes, it's a very easy. Once we publish our reports into Power BI service, it just how we share in WhatsApp or photos or else documents or else any other stuff. How we are sharing with the help of share option. In the same way we can share in Power BI service also, all the reports. Okay. So the next one is large community. Yes, as I mentioned, it has a large community which is going to be ready to help, like, whatever issues you have. And we can post, if you have any questions, concern, we can post over there. We'll get the response from the community. Okay. The next one is leader in a market. Yes, the Power BI is a leader in a market. Why? Because nowadays we know all the businesses are moving into cloud as the data is growing a lot. Okay. So Power BI is a cloud-based, and we know how the market is moving. Like, all the businesses are moving into using the cloud-based only, right? So that's why the Power BI is very popular and it's like, leader in the market. Yeah. Now, questions time. Any questions, concerns till now, whatever we discussed, benefits of Power BI and the analysis, what we did, the 4 types of analysis we discussed. Any questions, concerns, you guys can raise hands now. Manjunath, now you're allowed to talk. Please unmute yourself and talk.
Hello.
Yes, Manjunath. Hi, how are you?
Yeah, hi, ma'am. How are you?
Good, good. Thank you. How about you?
Yeah, fine. Good.
Yeah. Yes, Manjunath, tell me.
Yeah, I have one query.
Yes, please.
This is like we have data scientists, right?
Mm.
So is that the roles are similar? It is only like after
See,
the
here data analysis comes under this, and data engineer also required the Power BI. Data analysis person also required Power BI. Data scientist also required Power BI along with the other stuff. Okay, but data scientist, data analyst, data engineer, all 3 are different roles, but they use Power BI. Okay.
to get to show the result, is it? To Power BI to show the
Yeah.
result.
Yes. See, data scientists, what they will do, they will analyze the data. Correct. They will analyze the data. They will check all the possibilities, how they can improve the business and all. Correct. All the possibilities they will check. Correct. So how they will give inputs to the business. They will analyze the business and then they will give the inputs to the business. Here, what is our job as a BI developer? We are just showcasing the data. We are just preparing our data based on the requirement, and we are showcasing data, and we are giving that reports to the users.
Management or users?
Management, yeah, management or operations team. There will be depends on business.
Okay.
Okay. So that's how it is. Yes, as I mentioned, data analyst also required a BI knowledge. Data engineer also required BI knowledge. Data as a BI developer, we definitely require that. Okay, as a BI developer, data scientist also required BI knowledge.
But you mentioned BI developer, right? So it is only to, I'm just trying to understand because I'm
Yeah,
not from a developer perspective. I am
Mhm.
from like support or infrastructure consultant.
Yeah, I can understand. I can
Yeah.
understand.
So this course is to understand Power BI service, or in the due course we'll learn how to develop like coding also we'll learn. So I'm just
See, here, usually we are not going through the coding. We have a DAX called data analysis expressions, which will help us to create some calculated measures and calculated columns. Okay, so that part, yes, we have a similar, like a few functions we have to learn. Okay, so coming to the first question, whether it is a BA developer or data analyst or how it is. So few organizations call data analysts. So they called they look for the BA developers and they will mention the role name is data analyst. Okay, so few organization mention purely Power BI developer or else BA developer, something like that. Okay, so as a data analyst, as a BI developer, we do same thing. What we do, we are taking data from multiple sources and we are preparing data. We are preparing our data with the help of some transformations. As I mentioned, all the options are existed. We are just using that options. People who know SQL, yes, they can do the same transformations with a code also. Okay, with the help of code also they can do that. Okay, people who know SQL. If don't know, well and good, you can go through with the existing options. But people who know SQL, it's a benefit to them.
Okay.
Okay, SQL is a language which will help to pull
Yeah,
data
yeah.
from databases and Azure and all the cloud platforms. And we can do it transformations there itself instead of doing in Power Query Editor.
Okay.
Okay, so it's good to know the SQL, the language, which will it's contain the coding, completely coding side. And
Okay.
in Power BI, if you ask me coding is required, I can say no. Only the few things, few functions and how we can write the DAX functions, that is enough. But
Okay.
if you know SQL, it's well and good. It is
Well,
going to be add a more weightage to your resume.
okay.
Combination of SQL and Power BI, we have a huge demand for it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
it
hope
can,
it is clear, Manjuna.
yeah, clear. So
Okay.
the source means it can take input from any database, is it? Not
Yes,
only
it can be any database. It can be a SharePoint locations. It can be Databricks. It can be a Synapse. Anything. Okay. So it can be SAP. It can be Anaplan. It can be any ERP tools.
Okay.
Okay. We have a lot of data connections.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And you mentioned Tableau, right?
Mm,
Tableau
yes.
is this is from Microsoft, so of course it is licensed based, right? So we have like other anywhere where it is a open source.
We'll
Like
discuss in next slide.
yeah.
We have that option, that one. Okay. We'll discuss in that and next slide.
Thank you.
Yep. Any questions, concerns? Please raise your hands. I hope till now whatever we discussed, it's clear, right, Manjuna?
Yeah, ma'am, it's very, very much clear. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Cool. So Narendra?
Yeah, Lakshmi.
Yeah.
Might be a silly question. So we are only doing the admin stuff. We are not doing any kind of development, right?
No. I didn't say anywhere like we are doing as admin. No, we are not admins here. We are developers. We are going to build the reports. We are going to
Okay.
develop the reports and dashboards to the users based on their requirements.
Okay,
We're not
that's
going to do the admin work. Yeah. But if you ask me, as how many roles we have, either a developer or admin or what it is. So
Mhm.
Power BI, it's pretty simple. Okay, it's a pretty simple. So developer can be work as a admin. There is no big stuff to do as it is cloud platform. We just need to publish our reports into our workspace, share with the users. That's it. Only admin thing comes the maintenance of workspace. If something goes wrong, the space is occupied fully or something like that, those kind of things only the admin can do. That's it. Otherwise, as a developer, whatever we are doing, all the things it's a combination of admin, developer, everything. It's not only
Okay.
specific admin role. Okay.
One more thing, Lakshmi.
Yes.
For example, in an organization,
Mhm.
if the client is asking
Mm.
to just implement the Power BI in their environment,
Mm.
so do we implement this as well? I mean, you will be teaching the implementation as well?
Implementation in the sense, what exactly the meaning?
I mean, any kind of requirement for this Power BI, any software we need to install?
yeah. Just one application. It's called a Power BI desktop. So that is
Mhm.
enough. And we need a workspace. Okay.
Okay.
So if it is a personal use, it's not required. If you want to share reports with the users, then we need a workspace. Okay. So workspace is we'll discuss in the next slide. Okay.
Uh,
I'll discuss all the versions of Power BI. What is cost based? What is free version? Everything we'll discuss that in next
okay.
slide.
Sure. So after, I mean, the last question, sorry.
Yes, no
Uh,
worries.
do we need to learn SQL as well for, after this?
As
Or
I
that?
mentioned, before this itself, it's good to have. Okay. So
Mhm.
your resume will get weightage will get increased a lot. combination of SQL and Power BI is very good actually. We have a huge demand for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why? Because we used to take a the common data source will be our databases.
Right.
Okay, it's not like Excel files, it's not like a CSV files or something like that. Okay, so
Correct.
mostly the data source will be a databases in our organization or else cloud-based. Okay, like Azure Breaks or whatever it is.
Storage,
Okay,
basically.
yeah, storage item. So it's good to know coding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Yeah, before we used to take a SQL and Power BI combination, but yeah, from this time we are not planning for it. Before we used to take a SQL also along with the Power BI.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, thanks. Any questions, concerns, Narendra and Manjunath, if you have a questions, then fine, or else please lower your hands. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Cool. So let's move into the next concept. Power BI versions. So we have a 3 versions here. The first one is desktop version, where we are spending 80, or I can say 90% of the work here. As a developer, we'll spend 90% of the work we do in desktop version only. Okay. The second one is Power BI Service Free, Power BI Service Pro. Okay, let's go through that what we can do with the desktop, what we can do with the Power BI service. Okay, so the first one is transform data building models, write logics and calculations. So this can be done in desktop version. It is a free. Desktop version is free. Okay, so there is no cost involved, and there is a Power BI service free version also, so which you can use only for your personal purpose. Okay, we can't share with the share the reports with the users, but personal use, yes, you can go with the Power BI service free version. The next one is Power BI Service Pro, which is going to be a cost involved. Okay, here only the cost involved. When you want to share the reports with the users, yes, you need Power BI Service Pro version. Okay, and we need the workspace. Okay, its cost also be mentioned here. Okay, let's discuss point by point and transform data, build models, write logics and calculations. So to do ETL in the sense we know, right? Connecting to the multiple sources and extract the data and do the transformation means make a structured data. Okay, always we are not going to get the structured data. We'll get a unstructured data and semi-structured data sometimes, and sometimes we might get the structured data also. So based on requirement, we have to do the transformation and load the data. So where we can do the ETL, we can do it in Power BI desktop version. We can do it in Power BI desktop version. Okay, build the model. Where we can build the model, we can build a model in the sense giving the relationship between the tables. We are not working with the only single table. We are not going to get the data from single table. Okay, we'll get a data from multiple sources and multiple tables. Okay, we might work with I think so in my experience, I worked with in one report, in one specific report, I loaded almost 38 tables. 38 tables. And we have to maintain relationship between the table if required. If not required, we have to maintain island tables. We have to create some calculated tables also. Okay, based on requirement, we have to go through that. I can't say only these kind of requirements we are going to have. Okay, it's a project to project, there will be a variance. Project to project, there will be a variance, and we have to know all the options. That's why I'm going through with each and every option. I'll explain the option, okay, and what kind of scenarios we can use this option. We'll go through with that in that way, and we'll discuss one project. Okay, so write a logics and calculation. To write a logics and calculations, we need to use a DAX. Okay, so here coding comes. Coding means it's not like we are going to write a Java codes or something like that. It's not like that. Okay, it's a very simple. Already the functions and then all the options are available. We should know the functionality of it. We should know the functionality of it. We should know the what scenarios we can go with that options. Okay, then it is very easy. And you should know the syntax, how you have, even though if you don't know the syntax, if you know what kind of function you have to use, once you enter the function name, automatically it will show what kind of parameters it is expecting. Okay, what kind of parameters it is expecting. It will give the information about it. Okay, we'll go through with that. Don't worry, we'll go through with that. So step by step we'll learn. Okay, it's very easy. So the next one is connect to on-prem data sources. It means the local databases. It's not the cloud-based, it's a local databases. Yes, we can connect desktop versions and we can connect to the online data sources also. Okay, but local data sources, we can't connect with the Power BI surveys. You can see here, it not checkbox. Okay, so the first 2 points, we can't do it in Power BI surveys. We can't do it in Power BI surveys. You have to use desktop version only. Okay, connect to the online data sources. Yes, we can connect with the desktop version and we can connect to the Power BI Service Pro also, but it's not going to work with the Power BI Service Free. Okay, so build reports. Yes, we can build the report in desktop version. We can build the reports in Power BI Service. We can build the report in Power BI Service Pro as well. Building dashboard. There is a lot of difference between report and dashboard. We'll discuss what it is. Okay, but building dashboard is not possible in desktop version. But in Power BI Service Free version, yes, we can do. In Power BI Service Pro version also, we can do it. Apps and workspace collaboration. Apps and workspace collaborations comes with the Pro version only. We can't do with the free version. Okay. Share content with the others securely. View content shared by others. So this thing will be happen only with the Power BI Service Pro version. So as I mentioned, desktop version, Power BI Service Free, these two are free. But the Power BI Service Pro version is cost $9.90 per month. Okay. So I hope it is clear. I hope it is clear. Any questions, concerns on this? So I'll share with you a link for the Power BI desktop version. You can download that and you can build the report. As I mentioned, 90 to 95% time, 90 to 95% work we are doing in Power BI desktop version only, which is free of cost. Which is free of cost. When we require the Power BI Pro version, if you want to share reports with the users, then you need a Pro version. When you want to create apps and workspace, dedicated workspace for the projects, then you need the Pro version. By default, with the free version, we are going to have a My Workspace, which is a free of cost. You can publish your reports in My Workspace. Okay, so then you can use that. I hope it is clear. So layout wise, there is no difference for pro version, for free version, everything is same. Only app creation and workspace collaboration only not possible. Other than that, everything is same. Other than that, everything is same. I hope it is clear. I hope it is clear. Any questions, concerns? Please raise your hands. Manjunath, I think Manjunath, you have some question on it, right? About the Power BI service or desktop, which one we are going to use? Is it required to install anything? I hope you have some question. I hope it is clear now. So if you have still any questions, please raise your hands. Manjunath or someone asked me the question. Okay, I didn't see any hand raise here. Let's move into the next concept. So we have 7 pillars of Power BI concept. So if you understand this, you can get to know the, like, the structure of Power BI as a BI developer, what we are going to do. You can understand easily. Okay. So yes, today the theoretically we are going today and tomorrow, mostly tomorrow after the session is going to be theoretically. Okay, why? Because we should know the structure. We should know the theoretical part, right? Like, what is Power BI, what we are doing with this and all. We should know. We should able to explain someone if they ask what is Power BI, what are all the versions we have, what are the benefits of Power BI. If you ask someone, we are able to explain that, right? So that's why today and tomorrow half of the session is going to be theoretical, and tomorrow we are entering into the Power BI desktop. I'll share with you guys the link. Okay, please download, keep it with you, and it's not required to pay anything for the download. It's a free, okay, free of cost. You can download the Power BI desktop version for now. Okay, so 7 pillars of Power BI. So the first one is extract. So first step is we have to connect to the multiple sources. Multiple sources in the sense, always you have to connect to multiple sources. Is it required? Otherwise, it's not going to allow. No, it's not like that. Based on requirement, a requirement, whether the data is laying on, like, Excel files or SharePoint location or databases or ERP systems or whatever it is. Okay, so based on the data source availability, you have to extract data from data sources, connect that and extract data. The next one is transforming. As I mentioned, we are not going to get always structured data, and we call it raw data. Okay, so we are going to get a raw data and we have to do it the transformations on it. Transformation in the sense cleaning data. Cleaning data. It might have some unwanted data. It might have some nulls. It might need to add some additional columns with the help of DAX. Okay, so those things comes under transformations. And the next one is modeling. Next one is modeling. So you have to give the relationship between the tables. You have to give a relationship between the tables. As I mentioned, it's not like a one table or two tables, and with a relationship only you can make it interactive reports. Okay, the next one is calculations. Yes, so we are not going to get always expected columns, expected results from data sources. Okay, so based on business requirement, you have to write some code in the sense DAX functions. You have to use the DAX functions and you have to create some calculated columns and calculated measures. Okay, so there calculations part comes and DAX will get introduced. DAX means data analysis expressions. So till the first two pillars, yeah, we will discuss that later. So let's talk about the flow. Okay, visualization. Visualization. So we are good with the data. We prepare our data. We gave a relationship and we added the required calculated columns and measures. And now we enter into the visualization to represent our data in a meaningful manner. Each report should give some story about our business. Okay, it should tell some story about our business. It's not like, okay, they asked to build a report, just add some data and then give them. No, it should tell some story. Tell some story means here it's not the movie stories. Okay, so about our business, how our business, where we are good, where we are bad. Okay, where we are need to take some actions. So these items, okay, these things it has to tell. Okay, so the next one is distribution. Next one is distribution. Okay, so till visualization part, BI developer work. So till visualization part, we can work in Power BI desktop itself. So the now distribution comes here. So why we need distribution? We build the report, that's it, no? No. We have to share that reports with the users, correct? So for user request only we did that. So we have to share that reports with the users. to take some actions to understand the business, to analyze the business. So they will take care and then they will do some analysis on it. On top of it, they will take some actions and give the inputs to the team. Correct. So that's how it is. So for that, we need to distribute the reports with the help of Power BI service. So the next one is automation. It's not like a one time I build the report and I'm just giving the access to you and go with the report. It's not like that, right? The data should refresh either like a daily or hourly based or else like a monthly ones or weekly ones based on the reports. We have to schedule our reports, schedule a refresh our report. We have to automate that. It's not like, okay, I'll, whenever you want, just mail me or text me, I'll refresh the report and I'll publish, I'll share with you. No, it's not like that. We have to avoid the manual stuff here. We have to automate the report. Okay. So with the help of Power BI service, yes, we can automate our reports. Okay. It's a very simple. It's a pretty simple. Okay. But you should know the functionality. You should know the requirement and what kind of stuff you can use. That is very, very important here. Okay, tool is very easy. So from extract to visualization, the first 5 pillars are going to be do it in Power BI desktop only. Only distribution and automation, these two are we are doing in Power BI service. So you can understand like how it's like with the help of free version of Power BI desktop, we can do it 90 to 95% of the work. I can say 95% of the work. Okay, so with a free of cost. I hope it is clear. I hope it is clear. Any questions, concerns, please raise your hands. Seven pillars of Power BI. Is it clear? And let me open. I would have been I hope you guys already gone through with the the concepts which we planned for this session. I hope you did already. So let me go back and explain what exactly we are going to discuss in this session. I would have been do this starting itself, but yeah, sorry for that. I just missed it. Where do I have? So I hope we already shared this link with you guys. Okay. The training content. Okay, so here introduction to Power BI, Power BI components, Power BI architecture we discussed. Okay, accessing and preparing the data connected to different sources, Power Query editor, joins, append, match, data types, M language. So these are all we are discussing in data modeling and dimensional fact table concepts, star schema, snowflake schema, and how we can give the relationship. So this stuff we are discussing. And DAX functions, yes, why DAX, DAX syntax, data types, and types of calculations, DAX tables, and then filtering, DAX queries, parameters, and analytics calculations. So these are all stuff we are discussing. So we have a lot of DAX functions, but in real time, we are not going to use all of them. Okay, there are a few DAX functions which we are using regularly in all the projects. So those things we are discussing here. Okay, so people who are interested to learn more and more on the DAX, but yeah, we are not using regularly. There are a few stuff like in a very, there are a few DAX functions which we are not at all using. But still, if you want to learn that also, I'll give the links. Okay, you can go through with that. People who are interested. Okay, and visualization. Yes, we are discussing about the inbuilt visualization functions and marketplace, choosing the right visuals, these stuff. I'll give you the visuals informations also, like, in what scenarios we can use what kind of visuals and all. I'll give the document for it also. Keep it with you. That will help you, like, when client comes. Mostly we are going to get the requirement, like there will be a PPT file, PPT document or else Excel reports or something like that. And they will showcase, okay, we are looking for this kind of visuals in Power BI or something like that. They will show. Okay, if not, very rare cases, they will ask us to provide this one, what it is, templates. So in that case, this, the document which I'm sharing, that will help you. Okay. So publishing and accessing the reports, yes. So with the help of, once we publish the report by using a Power BI desktop, and we are entering into Power BI service. And there we can just talk about the license, introduction to Power BI service, workspace, RLS, reports versus dashboards. And it means like how we can create the reports, how we can create the dashboard, and is it possible to do the dashboards in Power BI desktop or not? So what is the difference? So these are all stuff we'll discuss, okay? Creating dashboards, share reports with the users, and user subscribes. So these stuff we are going to cover in this batch, okay? So almost 95% of the course we are covering here, okay? So few things which we are not using, like, we are not using R concepts, Python, like R concept or else Python concept. There are that people who know R Python, they can write a course and they can use the different visuals, different calculations with the help of that. So those concepts we are not going to discuss here. Okay. So I hope it is clear about the content. So any questions, concerns, please raise your hands. Any concern? I expect a lot of questions from you guys. Didn't see any hand raised. Okay. Manjunath?
Hi, ma'am.
Yes, Manjunath. Tell me.
When we refer any data source, right, it should be like coming from particular, we have a traditional database, right? RDBMS or
RDBMS, yes.
yeah. So apart from that, nowadays we have like images or videos that can also be this tool is able to
Yes, it
analyze.
will read. Yes, it will read URLs, it will read the images. Yes.
Okay, videos also. Okay.
Yeah.
And one more thing, apart from that, it is Microsoft tool, right? Power BI,
Yes,
and of
yes.
course, say I use the Excel. Okay, so we use extensively Excel, and Excel has already many inbuilt capabilities. I'm just
Yes.
trying to understand where we can go, like how it will benefit, right? So it
See,
also
it's a
gives.
user friendly. Okay, it's a user friendly compare with the Excel. See, in Excel, you have to do it a cell to cell, right? So here, if you write a one logic or anything, like by using a DAX, so even in Excel also we are using DAX functions, right? So in the same way, here also we are writing, but it's not the cell to cell calculations. We can just write a calculations on the column based or table based, and then you can use anywhere. If it has a relationship, it will show the data. It's not like it's like one time writing, that's it. Okay.
Mhm. And it can provide the output for non-Microsoft products also, like
Yeah.
AWS. It can integrate. Okay.
Yes,
AWS has.
you can connect n number of data sources. I'll show you all the data sources mostly
Sure.
tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. Or else meanwhile, if you want to know about that, download the Microsoft Power BI desktop and just click on get data option. You can see all the sources over there. It's not only Microsoft product, you can connect to IBM DB, you can connect to the Oracle, okay? So you can connect to the SAP ERP systems, Anaplan you can connect. There are many, okay? You need only credentials. If you have access to the tools, that ERP systems or else that databases, yes, you can connect. Yeah, whatever it is, you just connect. You can just connect to that. Okay, it's very easy.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Lakshmi Priya.
Hi, Lakshmi.
Hi, Lakshmi Priya. How are you?
Yeah, good. How about you?
Good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, my question here is this stuff enough for cracking an interview going further, or anything else we are supposed to learn?
Of course, yes. Of course, yes. Okay. So we are discussing all the options, whatever is existed, and scenarios also, what kind, when we can use, what kind of options we can use and all. So we are covering 95% of the Power BI tool.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
And you can crack the PL 300 exam also. If you are interested to go for the certification, there is a PL 300 exam, okay, which is provided by Microsoft team.
Okay.
And you can crack that also
Okay.
after finishing this course. Yeah.
Okay. And are we supposed to take the notes on regular basis, like whatever you are discussing, or we'll get it?
It's good to have a own note. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
see, whatever I'm talking here, I can't mention everything in my notebooks, right?
Okay.
So it's good to write your short note, and then
Yes.
later while you are preparing, definitely you have to spend some time, right?
Yes.
After finishing our class. So in that time, you can write in like a descriptive manner, the maybe you can note down all the important points, and then you can write later the like a full-fledged one. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Any
Yeah.
interview questions will be covered, I mean, in the later sessions?
Yes, yes. Whenever we are discussing the concept, so the concept based, what kind of questions might come, like not only interview purpose, I'll give the inputs for the PL 300 exam also.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Any questions, concerns? Please raise your hands. And please join our WhatsApp group, okay, WhatsApp community group. So if you are not part of that group, I'm just sharing here all the details. Please join that. So you'll get all the updates over there about the course and even upcoming batches also. And the main thing is, even after uploading this recording, we just share the details over there as well. Give me a minute. I'll just share all the details. So, yep. So I'm just putting here all the links. Please keep it with you. If you are not part of the WhatsApp group or registration and all, please go through with that. So here we have all the Zoom registration link, course content link, and payment link, all the things. Okay, please go through with that. And yep, as I mentioned, first 2 sessions are free. Okay, so first demo session is done, and tomorrow we have one more demo session. And after that, from third session, we are going to share a new Zoom link. People who are enrolled for the course, they are going to get the new Zoom link through mails, and those can join to the third session. Please go through with the process. Okay, so yes, Manjunath, I see hand raised from your end.
Hi, ma'am. I have one more question.
Yes.
This would be lifetime recording, right? Whatever.
Yes, yes, yes. You're going to have the access for it.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. And one
Okay.
more question is, um, actually, I'm into as I mentioned, consultant and other stuff. I'm into I have already 10 to 15 years of experience. So this this will be a added advantage to me, or should I change my entire career to this? Like if you have come across any
See, what kind of support you are working?
Yeah, I'm supporting to cloud. Okay, I'm working one of a major what you call corporate organization. We support Europe or USA clients.
Cloud-based in the sense, are you already into the data side or how it is?
No, 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 not into data side.
So cloud
I'm
service support.
Yeah, infra, especially infra and DevOps. So
Okay, okay.
DevOps bit like say around 20%. Into infra would be more around
Okay.
60-75%,
Okay.
covering AWS as well as Azure.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
So yeah, how
It will add, definitely it will add the benefit to you. Like, as you know already, the cloud platforms, you are aware about it, right? So once you are good with the Power BI and then do you know SQL as well?
SQL, I know when we used to do it on-prem was like I worked on that, but not the recent one where now database, right? It is all taken care by what you call customer itself because it would be
Mhm.
sensitive. But I know the not extensively.
At least basic, right?
I
Like
know
how
like
you can pull
provide
the data,
how they
how you
connect
can pull the
data.
data from the data sources and all, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is enough. So yes, definitely it will add on as you already have a knowledge on Azure side and then AWS as you mentioned. But yeah, definitely it will add on the benefits to you, Manjunath.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. So I shared here the links, okay? People who are already part of WhatsApp group, yes, definitely you are going to get this information. But yeah, I just provided here. Please keep it with you and go through with all the formalities and all. And yes, you'll receive a new Zoom link from from after second session, okay? For the third session. So any questions, concerns? So if you are good with the stuff, yes, that's it for the day. You can connect tomorrow at the same time. All good? Good to close the session? So I'm enabling chat box. So if it is good to close, please use chat box. And one more thing, every day I'm going to enable the chat box. Don't worry about it. I'll enable the chat box and you can chat with me. If you are not able to talk here, you can write your questions on chat box also. I'll take it up. Okay. Cool. But please talkative. Okay, please talkative. If you are if you raise up questions, then it will be more interactive and we can get to know the more stuff also. Cool. At least use chat box if you guys are not able to talk. Okay. So good to close. All good. Any concerns? Any questions? See, any kind of prior experience is considered means like it's a depends on organizations. If you for example, I have a friend who worked for the finance side. She worked in account department. Okay. She's completely working with account reports and all, which are going to be generated manually. And it's been 12 years, I think so. Yeah, 12 years. From past 12 years, she's working on that stream. And now she shifted into Power BI. Okay, so wherever she joined, they consider last 12 years experience and this also. So it depends on organization, how they are going to take it up. Okay, but it's good to just give that whatever you have the experience. Okay, let's see how it goes. Lakshmi, I hope it is clear. Yeah. Thank you. So there are that cases and then these cases also. The mixed cases are there. It's based on organization completely. We can't say, okay, you can put only this, you can put that along with us. So we can't say that. Okay. Cool. So that's it for the day. We'll connect to the 6 o'clock tomorrow. Uh, please be available. Okay, please be available. And please go through the process as well. And from third session, we are going to have a new Zoom link. Thank you. Thanks for the day. Have a nice weekend. Thank you. Bye.